how do I find a repeatable business model that lets me hire more people and grow and do something amazing and not go out of business?
Today on Marketing Presents, we're talking with Brian Alvey from Clipisode to learn about the benefits of being a fast follower and learning from other people's mistakes.
So I'm Brian Alvey. I'm the CEO, founder of a company called Clipisode. Clipisode is an app that lets you make group video shows. I've spent my life making software tools that make creative people more powerful.
Founding a startup isn't an exact science, but no matter the company, it's not going anywhere if it doesn't have your complete and total commitment. However, the tricky part is being able to widen that tunnel vision just enough to be able to see the edge of the cliff coming, and then knowing how to change course at the last moment.
We had a different business. We were doing this recurring crowdfunding thing. Then a year in, we pivoted. We stopped doing that business because we realized the big company that we were competing with was just not a great business to be in. And I didn't really want to be the number two in that space to their number one.
So rather than fight it out in an overly crowded field, Brian decided to take the approach of being a fast follower. By looking at what's out there and where previous companies had fallen short, he could develop Clipisode to improve on areas where others had failed and put together a blueprint for a winning startup.
Being the second one in is a good thing. There's a thing that you can do, which is when everybody else in the world goes right, be one of the two people going left. Because now you have like a two-person battle. You can win that. So we did the same thing. I'm not the first guy to think, hey, what if we were both on camera together at the same time? But we looked at it and we said, how can we do it right? So we took this thing that 30 people failed at, and we made step two radically different. So it's a good thing to come in after everybody and learn the lessons from everybody.
One of the best known examples of this recently was when Instagram introduced a story feature that was, let's say, heavily inspired by the kind of video content Snapchat was offering. And to see how our viewers had adapted to that change, we used Clipisode via our Twitter and Facebook pages to ask you where you stood on the current social story landscape. And here's what some of you said.
When it comes to Instagram stories versus Snapchat, it seems like everyone kind of has a favorite at this point. So I'm wondering, which one do you use? Do you prefer Instagram stories or are you still on Snapchat? Or if you use both, let me know that too. Just let me know, reply to this, and I'll be interested to see what you guys say.
For me, it's all about Instagram stories. It's where people who I know already are, and I'm not going to go working into a new app using Snapchat.
This is Alex Kobelfreaks, and I would say Instagram stories all the way. They are absolutely my go-to and something that I love to participate in, and I love checking out other people's Instagram stories. So for me, Instagram is the clear winner.
Instagram, because I'm not a 12-year-old girl.
I just like Instagram.
The companies that get acquired are not the ones that are built to be acquired. The way to get acquired by one of these companies is to build something remarkable, legendary, sustainable. You have to make it something that maybe isn't something that they would naturally think to acquire or that naturally snaps into what they do, just slots right in. It's deconstructing the innovator's dilemma. It's finding that thing that you can live in this little shadow over here off to the side of Facebook where they just think, that's Stupidville. We would never go there. Why on earth would we ever do that? It's the dumbest thing ever, until it's not.
I love to learn and I love to compete, and I realized early on that if I put in the time and I committed to learning, I can keep up and stay ahead.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.